You're watching CBS 11 News. Not just what happens, what matters.
Welcome back, everyone. You've probably heard about CBS News anchor Katie Couric joining forces with other network anchors for a cancer telethon. They are calling it Stand Up to Cancer, and it will air simultaneously September 5th here on CBS, ABC, and NBC. The idea is to create an umbrella fundraising organization and bring all cancer-fighting groups together. In this month's Cancer Connection, Matthew Simon finds out more about Couric's personal crusade to help start a new cancer-fighting organization.
Well, competition is one of the main reasons CBS News anchor Katie Couric says she felt compelled to help start Stand Up to Cancer. Couric says when it comes to various cancer forms, competitive organizations like the big three major broadcast networks need to work for a common goal.
Stand up and start a movement.
Right now, this public service announcement is asking you to stand up.
Stand up to no and say yes.
It's a gesture CBS News anchor Katie Couric says started when she was talking with some of her friends involved in helping her colon cancer efforts.
And I said, you know, it seems to me that we could do something that would unite the country, that would galvanize people to really just donate $1, $5, $10.
For Couric, cancer fundraising is an intimately personal goal.
My husband, Jay, was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer in 1997 when he was 41 years old, and he lost his battle 9 months later. Believe it or not, a few years after that, my sister Emily, she lost her very valiant and courageous fight with pancreatic cancer about 6 years ago. My mother-in-law, Jay's mom, died of ovarian cancer shortly after Jay passed away, so cancer has really affected my family.
After years of taking on colon cancer, Couric and the Stand Up to Cancer team are now taking on all the disease's 200 forms through massive fundraising efforts.
And I think everyone is very excited about the potential that's really within our grasp. We just need the money to fund these ideas and to move the science forward.
Finally, 37 years after President Nixon declared a cancer war, many scientists now say they could be on the verge of discovering a cancer cure, but funding is their roadblock.
Only 1 out of 10 promising research proposals is funded currently by the government. That's 9 potentially breakthrough ideas that are being left on the table because there's no money to fund the research.
Alaska American Cancer Society officials say this is increasingly due to the budget President Bush signed into law. In part, they say it cuts cancer research funding.
So it is, in fact, a cut to these programs, and so you're seeing actual research programs having to stop mid-progress.
Cancer Society officials say examples of research cuts, like cutting chemotherapy clinical, directly affect Alaskans.
And you're dealing with somebody in Bush, Alaska that's having to fly somewhere else to get those treatments. Being able to get them back home and back integrated into their community and have the support of their community faster is going to make a huge immediate impact on their life.
I think that everyone in Alaska understands how critically important this is.
Critically important because Couric says all of Stand Up to Cancer's fundraising money will bypass bureaucracy and go directly to funding research.
So I hope the people of Alaska will watch Stand Up to Cancer, will go to the website, will support our efforts, will find it in their hearts to give even $1, will go to their schools and maybe do a Stand Up to Cancer drive. And together we can all really make a difference in conquering this disease, hopefully in our lifetimes.
This is where the end of cancer begins. Stand up with all of us. Stand up. Stand up to cancer.
Well, the Stand Up to Cancer Telethon airs September the 5th right here on CBS 11, but you can start donating right now on KTVA.com. We'll link you to the Stand Up to Cancer webpage. Just click on Cancer Connections, then on-air links and information. In the studio, Matthew Simon, CBS 11 News.
I'm Carol Como, Superintendent of the Anchorage School District, and I'm really encouraging you to call your friends and encouraging them to get a Cancer Check 11. Please tell them how important a self-check is. It's really important to their health. Thank you very much.
And for women, that means calling a close friend to remind her to do a self-breast exam. For men, call a friend to remind him to check for any signs of testicular cancer. We've got instructions on how to do these exams on KTVA.com.